Welcome back to Inauguration Week, a celebration of the inauguration of Darrell Pines as the 34th President of the University of Maryland.
Tonight, we celebrate the university's innovators, entrepreneurs, creators, and Terps with fearless ideas.
Innovate Maryland 2021 recognizes the transformational impact made by our faculty, students, and alumni, and our culture of fearless ideas.
Welcome to our third annual Innovate Maryland, where we are celebrating the amazing accomplishments of our researchers, students, and startups. My name is Julie Lenther, Chief Innovation Officer at the University of Maryland. Before we get started, we have a very special group of alumni who would like to add their welcome.
At the University of Maryland, we're fueled by fearless ideas. Our graduates are trailblazers, forging a path for the next generation. From upstarts to developers, we share that entrepreneurial spirit. University of Maryland alumni are revolutionaries, changing the world and countless lives with their ambition. We are proud of our graduates and proud to be a national leader in innovation and entrepreneurship. The university has been recognized for 6 years in a row as a top 10 entrepreneurship program by the Princeton Review. Together, Terps are fearless thinkers, creators, leaders, and innovators. We like to call it the Entrepreneur Network. These ambitious Terps are thinking big to solve the world's grand challenges and support the university in cultivating the next generation of fearless innovators. As we honor and inaugurate Dr. Darrell J. Pines, the 34th President of the University of Maryland, we'd like to share a few messages from some of our most fearless entrepreneurs.
Congratulations, President Pines. We are so thrilled to have you leading our university.
And we are so proud to be part of this entrepreneur community.
A very warm welcome as our 34th University of Maryland President.
So excited for your leadership of this university.
What an amazing job you've done. You gave confidence to the students, to the faculty.
And making a difference in students' lives daily are going to make this university focus forward.
Welcome to Maryland, President Pines.
Inspiring others through a continued emphasis on innovation, entrepreneurship, research, and
sciences, technology, arts.
Years of dedication to College Park, an excellent rapport with faculty, students, and trustees.
I wanted to congratulate you as the new president.
Congratulations, we're excited to see you as president of the university.
Thank you so much, and let's keep on innovating.
The university's proud tradition of innovation and entrepreneurship is in great hands.
I look forward to your leadership and the opportunity to work with you.
Could not be more excited to have you take the helm and lead us on this next phase of our exciting growth.
I'm a lifelong Terp. Thank you for teaching entrepreneurialism.
There is a network of entrepreneurs out there, just like myself, that are rooting for you. This is the home for entrepreneurship.
I'm confident the University of Maryland is in great hands under your leadership.
And it's great to have you here with all the great Terps at the University of Maryland.
On behalf of the University of Maryland Alumni Association's Terp Entrepreneur Network, we welcome President Pines as the newest leader of our university. We are excited to have you lead our entrepreneur ecosystem to new heights.
Go Terps!
Go Terps!
Go Terps!
Go Terps!
Go Terps!
Let's go Maryland!
Innovation happens here at the University of Maryland.
Isn't that amazing? It actually gives me chills realizing just how many prominent entrepreneurs we have out there. And it's a testament to the power of fearless ideas and what happens when we activate those ideas. Special thanks to the Alumni Association for collaborating with us on that powerful video. And speaking of collaborators, tonight would not have been possible without the incredible support of our sponsors that you can see on the screen. Carter DeLuca, Corporate Office Properties Trust, Early Charm Ventures, Clarquist, Quarles and Brady, Squire Patton Boggs, Stern Kessler Goldstein and Fox, the Terrapin Development Company, and a special thanks to Uproar PR for their expert help in getting us to today. Not only do all of our sponsors know and believe in the power of innovation at UMD, they came back to celebrate with us after we had to cancel last year's event due to COVID. But a global pandemic doesn't keep an innovator down. In fact, that's when we really get to work. And tonight is about celebrating our big thinkers, our researchers who use their skills and talents to create world and life-changing inventions. Last year, our faculty generated nearly 200 novel, potentially disruptive ideas in advancing their research. We're also celebrating our startups, like our last startup of the year, IonQ, who's creating the world's first functional quantum computer, but you'll hear more about them a little bit later. And last but certainly not least, we celebrate all of our student entrepreneurs who not only carry a full load in school, but work to build their businesses at nights and on the weekends, as well as the mentors who support them. As the flagship university, we take seriously our role in serving the state of Maryland. And here with us virtually to provide some words of welcome from the state is Maryland Secretary of Commerce, Kelly Schultz.
Hello, I'm Maryland Commerce Secretary Kelly Schultz, and I'm thrilled to see the University of Maryland celebrating its innovators and entrepreneurs this evening. In Maryland, we're very proud of our innovative ecosystem, of our critical mass of brilliant and talented people, and of being a place where bold, new ideas can take root and thrive. The Department of Commerce is excited to support many of these efforts, including the ongoing development of quantum technology. The University of Maryland is one of our state's greatest assets, and tonight's celebration of these new ideas and the people behind them is a wonderful reminder of everything that we do and why we do it, and why quantum is here. And with President Pines at the helm, we know this institution is going to be in good hands and that great things lie ahead. So congratulations to President Pines, congratulations to all of the inventors and innovators, and thank you to all of the faculty, alumni, partners, and community members who support this ongoing and very important work. Thanks, and have a great night.
Next, it is my honor to introduce the University of Maryland's Vice President for Research and a pretty prolific inventor herself, Dr. Lori Locascio.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you. It's exciting to be a part of this special Innovate Maryland event during the inauguration week for President Pines. Tonight, we take the opportunity to celebrate the incredible innovation that University of Maryland faculty, students, and alumni entrepreneurs contribute to our state and our nation and our world. From energy storage to artificial intelligence, from quantum computing to biomedical devices, our faculty and students transfer their new ideas and discoveries from the research lab to the marketplace with support from our University of Maryland innovation ecosystem. Research fuels these discoveries, and this year has been quite a year for the University of Maryland Research Enterprise. For the first time, the University of Maryland College Park and the University of Maryland Baltimore were linked together as one research enterprise in the National Science Foundation's Higher Education Research and Development Survey, with combined research expenditures of $1.1 billion. And we achieved our highest ranking ever, placing that's eighth among all public research universities in the United States in that survey. While the pandemic presented us with significant challenges over the last year, our University of Maryland innovators responded and met the call, focusing their talents on innovating toward the most important problems that face our society and addressing COVID-19. And that is exactly what great research universities do. They direct their capability to innovate toward these problems that society faces. And on that note, it's my pleasure to introduce someone who is dedicated to advancing the University of Maryland and further expanding our research and innovation through societal impact. There are so many wonderful things that people have said this week about President Pines, but I bet I'm the first one to talk about his research and his inventions. President Pines' research interests are very broad and include structural dynamics, smart sensors, and adaptive, morphing, and biologically inspired structures, as well as the guidance, navigation, and control of aerospace vehicles. He also holds 7 co-authored patents with his students and collaborators. In recognition of his contributions to the field, Dr. Pines was named a Fellow of the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, the American Society of Mechanical Engineers and Institute of Physics, and of course, the National Academy of Engineers. So I am very proud to welcome the 34th President of the University of Maryland, Dr. Darrell J. Hines.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Lori, for that introduction, and thank you all for inviting me to join you today. It's a true honor to be introduced by a member of the National Academy of Inventors. Many of you may not know that about Dr. Locascio, but it seemed fitting to recognize her induction here at Innovate, Maryland. Congratulations, Dr. Locascio, on your own recognition as an inventor. Now, I'm happy to be here with all of you as we honor university inventors, innovators, entrepreneurs, and partners, and we celebrate the achievements of UMD's entrepreneurial ecosystem. Entrepreneurs and innovators play an important role here at the University of Maryland. That's why we have over 60 programs across the campus focused on innovation and entrepreneurship, such as the Academy for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, the Smith School's Dingman Center for Entrepreneurship, the Clark School's Maryland Technology Enterprise Institute, or MTech, and UM Ventures. We are ranked number 6 in the country for entrepreneurship by Princeton Review. While tonight is about celebrating our faculty and innovators and entrepreneurs at UMD, we know the importance of instilling an entrepreneurial mindset in our students from the start. Our Academy for Innovation and Entrepreneurship is charged with engaging all 40,000 of our students in innovation and entrepreneurship experiences to prepare them to tackle the world's grand challenges. The Dingman Center is one of the nation's preeminent institutions where the research, education, and practice of entrepreneurship are pursued vigorously. At the Dingman Center, we create an inclusive environment to educate, empower, and equip student entrepreneurs and provide maximum resources to our startup community. We even have an innovation and entrepreneurship minor dedicated to equip students with the knowledge and skills to ramp up their own businesses, as well as to innovate and think creatively about problem solving and strategy. Our students wouldn't have these tremendous opportunities without incredible faculty leading the way. At MTech, we educate the next generation of technology entrepreneurs, support successfully technology ventures, and connect Maryland companies with university resources to help them succeed. UM Ventures is charged with working with our researchers to protect their discoveries and then translate the outcomes from research and their inventions into impact. In fact, innovation is a part of who we are at Maryland, as you'll see in this video.
Imagine wood that's stronger than steel and safer for the planet. Batteries that pack huge power in tiny spaces with water inside. These game-changing advances were all imagined by Terps and are being built today. The University of Maryland is a top 5 public university activity. Thousands of each year that teach their ideas of what's possible and put their dreams to the test in competitions TERPs and are being built today. The University of Maryland is a top 5 public university for undergraduate entrepreneurship and a hive of activity for the next generation of fearless innovators. Thousands of students take courses each year that stretch their ideas of what's possible and put their dreams to the test in competitions both campus-wide and globally. Faculty researchers push the limits of science and scholarship to invent solutions for our state, our nation, and our world. And the boldest startups, advancing the latest technology innovations from quantum computing to AI-powered aerial robots supporting national security, take flight in our Discovery District with 2 million square feet of space, housing 6,500 employees and 50 companies and organizations.
SARS-like virus.
COVID-19.
A pandemic. We have vaccines, travel restrictions.
When the world needed help with fighting COVID-19, TERPs acted. They made hand sanitizer and personal protective equipment, and they innovated, developing new ways to map infections and leverage revolutionary big data techniques to monitor mobility's impact on disease spread and quarantine fatigue. Our Small Business Development Center staff also came to the aid of nearly 10,000 small business owners across the state to help them survive the economic challenges brought by the pandemic. TERPs continue to innovate to meet the grand challenges of today as well as tomorrow, brilliantly, creatively, and fearlessly.
Building on the momentum we just saw, I would like to announce some news. But first, I will remind you that UMD is among the top institutions worldwide in quantum, which is poised to disrupt everything from cybersecurity and energy to medical discoveries and the financial sector. Many of you may know from this recent announcement that one of UMD's most successful tech spin-offs, IonQ, is set to become the first publicly traded pure-play quantum computing company of its kind at a $2 billion valuation. IonQ co-founder and distinguished UMD professor, Dr. Chris Monroe, has said that his startup would likely not have been possible at any other university. IonQ president and CEO Peter Chapman has said, "There's no better place for IonQ to continue to grow and thrive than in College Park." Our connection with the University of Maryland gives us access to a pipeline of stellar workforce talent as we bring quantum computing to scale. So building on the strength, I am pleased to announce today the launch of the Quantum Startup Foundry to help catalyze the next great quantum breakthrough. Led by our Chief Innovation Officer, Julie Lenzer, the Foundry will bring together resources and support needed for startups to advance global innovations in quantum. Through the recently established Discovery Fund, the university has pledged an initial investment of $25 million over 10 years to support new businesses with a strong focus on quantum technologies and recruit entrepreneurial faculty. This is to be combined with a $10 million capital investment in quantum facilities for a total of $35 million for building the quantum startup ecosystem right here in College Park. These funds will help build on UMD's world-class quantum capabilities, expand the networks and expertise of the members of the Mid-Atlantic Quantum Alliance, and broaden regional assets to entrepreneurs and industry and government partners, providing the best kind of traction for any company paying customers. As part of the Startup Foundry, these startups will also connect with leading-edge researchers, mentors, and quantum-specific infrastructure needed to develop and validate innovative products and catalyze their startups. We welcome the Quantum Startup Foundry to our growing innovation ecosystem, one that continues to position our university and our region as, yes, the capital of quantum. Often as a leader, you're asked to solve a complex problem. As an engineer, I've relied on my ability to assess the problem, come up with a concept, do the analysis, and then follow the best path to a possible solution. This is a principle that has guided me for the past 40 years. When I began my presidency, I looked at the COVID-19 pandemic, for example, through the lens of an engineer. And I realized that this is particularly a systems engineering problem where we have come up with a solution that keeps the community safe under this public health crisis. Of course, I've never tried to work on such a problem before, but this was done with a whole bunch of other people. And so engineers like me, we seek these solutions that will benefit society. So we do this in the context of something called risk management framework. Understanding that what is the risk to the population and how we mitigate this risk. So I believe we can continue to tackle these grand challenges by bringing our communities together and developing collective solutions to keep us safe, as we did by establishing several working groups to work on health and safety, operations, the student experience, and academic affairs. Finally, I encourage you all to continue to innovate fearlessly, and I thank you. And with that, I would like to hand the microphone back to Julie Linder.
Thank you so much, President Pines. And actually, this is going to be the fun part because this is where we get to do a little bit of Q&A. So I wish I could actually see you, but I'll just have to pretend. We would love if you could share your vision of innovation and entrepreneurship at the university.
My vision, so you can hear me, right?
I can finally hear you, yes.
Okay, good. Innovation is one of these key areas included sort of in my main priorities to promote excellence in everything that we do. I am proud so far during my presidency, we have had a great examples of this with the expansion of the Mid-Atlantic Quantum Alliance, regional tech partnerships, recent fellowships with the National Academy of Inventors, and a top 10 ranking in the Innovation and Entrepreneurship ranking system by the Princeton Review. We want to continue to build on this ecosystem of entrepreneurship and innovation that helps spout so much of the economic development for our region and the state and the nation.
So what does it mean to you? What does it being an innovator mean to you?
To me, a true innovator must both challenge and solve problems. In whatever field or area of focus, an innovator must challenge the norm or existing conditions. They continue to discover new methods and ideas to renew how we see the world. Innovators must be willing to reinvent the wheel to eventually find a better way to possibly drive the car. An innovator must also present solutions to the grand challenges of our time and the next. New and fresh ideas are best realized with a clear-cut application to real-world problems. And I'm proud to be president of a university where this work is not only encouraged, but highly celebrated.
Absolutely. And so you're an engineer. How does engineering intersect with entrepreneurship?
Well, let me give you a definition. Former President Dan Moat he was another former engineer, and he commonly said that engineers create solutions for people and society. That was his definition. Thus, if you take that simple definition, it's easy to see how engineering intersects with entrepreneurship. At times, engineers not only create solutions for people, but many of those solutions can be monetized when combined with the right business model. So it's that simple. Creating new solutions to solve the world's grand challenges is what we must encourage for this generation so that we can tackle energy, climate, social justice issues to advance the human condition and to provide value to society.
That is such a strong message. And I know that it resonates when you have something so compelling, that why to drive after it. It keeps you fueled. It keeps you fueled. But it's not just in the sciences and engineering, right? Can you give us some examples of innovation in the arts?
Indeed. Recently in February, the university announced a $9 million gift to the School of Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies to boldly reimagine the future of education, believe it or not, in the performing arts. Mathematics professor emeritus, Dr. Michael Brin, and his wife Eugenia, and the Brin Family Foundation are establishing the Maya Brin Institute for New Performance, which will add courses, expand research, and fund new teaching positions and undergraduate scholarships, classroom and studio renovations, and instructional technology. The Institute will advance the role as an innovator in design and performance and prepare graduates to launch careers in emerging media formats such as webcasts or immersive media technology and or augmented and virtual reality performances. A perfect example of where arts are married with technology to achieve innovation.
Well, maybe if we have to do this again virtually, we can do it in a virtual reality world. We can all put our goggles on and virtually be together. So thank you very much. Now it's time to transition to our awards. But before we get that started, on behalf of our campus ecosystem partners, I actually have a little present for you, President Pines. It's a token of our appreciation. And so we really worked to come up with something unique, relevant, and useful. And it was truly a collaborative project. So we worked over the last 2 months to design a memento that would remind you of the incredible innovation and collaboration happening across campus. So what we have here is a cell phone charger that you can put on your desk. But what you have to know about this is that it was designed by 3D Flexible, a company in the MTech Ventures incubator. UMD spinoff Inventwood, also in the incubator, made the casing from pine wood. But this isn't ordinary pine wood. It was treated with their patented process to make it stronger than steel, turning it into what is now called, guess what? Super pine wood. So it seemed fitting to give you some super pine for your desk.
That's a great gift. Thank you, Julie.
Yeah, and the laser cutting was done on campus by students at Terrapin Works.
That's fantastic. Thanks so much.
It's a small token for you, President Pines, to thank you for taking the time to join us during this busy and historical week and for your vision to make innovation and entrepreneurship a priority.
Thank you.
So how about now we honor some innovators? It's time for our awards. Would you join me in announcing our winners?
Absolutely.
All right. So let's start with Invention of the Year. So each year, UMD honors exceptional inventions that have the potential to influence science, society, and the economy. 9 Invention of the Year award nominees have been named across 3 categories: information sciences, life sciences, and physical science. The nominees are selected from prior year invention disclosures, and then a panel of judges selects 1 invention from each category and then 1 overall winner. So nominees for the first category, information sciences, are shown on your screen, and actually those are the patent titles. So let me work to translate them for those of us, and I say us, that perhaps are not the scientists and the engineers that understand these. So our nominated inventions include novel ways to determine cardiovascular function, cyber aptitude and talent assessment, and ways of using artificial intelligence to recognize emotion. So congratulations to all the information sciences nominees. Now, President Pines, could you tell us who the winners are in this information sciences category?
Yes, thank you, Julie. The winner of the University of Maryland Invention of the Year Award in the Information Sciences category is the Cyber Aptitude and Talent Assessment. Researchers in the Applied Research Laboratory for Intelligence and Security at the University of Maryland have developed a test designed to help organizations effectively identify the best candidates for cybersecurity jobs and to tailor training programs to the individuals that they hire.
The winner of the University of Maryland Invention of the Year Award in the Information Sciences category is the Cyber Aptitude and Talent Assessment. Researchers in the Applied Research Laboratory for Intelligence and Security at the University of Maryland have developed a test designed to help organizations effectively identify the best candidates for cybersecurity jobs and to tailor training programs to the individuals they hire. It is estimated that there will be 3.5 million unfilled cybersecurity positions globally by the end of this year, according to Cybercrime Magazine's 2019 Workforce Survey. The Cyber Aptitude and Talent Assessment is a set of cognitive tests that uses proprietary algorithms to provide a multidimensional assessment of an individual's aptitude and predict their ability to perform different cyber-related jobs. The Cyber Aptitude and Talent Assessment is designed to identify candidates with the right cognitive skills and steer these professionals toward the cyber careers that fit them. Prototype versions of the Cyber Aptitude and Talent Assessment has been validated through collaborations with the U.S. Air Force and U.S. Navy, and trials are expanding to cybersecurity teams in other U.S. government offices, as well as several universities with competitive cyber programs. Using the Cyber Aptitude and Talent Assessment to identify people with high potential for success in cyber careers, combined with educational opportunities and information about cyber careers, will expand the pool of potential candidates for high-need cyber jobs. Congratulations to Susan Campbell and her team.
The nominees for the next category, Life Sciences, are now shown on the screen, and allow me to translate. They include novel protein targets for preventing tick-borne diseases, a new CRISPR editing strategy for plant genomes, and a new enzymatic treatment for skin acne, infections, and diseases. Congratulations to all the Life Sciences nominees. So, President Pine, our winner?
The winner of the University of Maryland Invention of the Year Award in the Life Sciences category is a new CRISPR editing strategy for plant genomes. Researchers at the University of Maryland Department of Plant Science and Landscape Architecture have screened new Cas12a, pronounced Cas12a proteins, and discovered a specific Cas12a system that broadens the DNA editing target range while increasing editing efficiency with low temperature tolerance and a high target specificity.
The winner of the University of Maryland Invention of the Year Award in the Life Sciences category is a new CRISPR editing strategy for plant genomes. CRISPR gene editing is a promising new technology that allows targeted and specific editing to a DNA sequence. It is currently used in scientific research to diagnose and treat disease and to develop hardier, higher-yielding crops. Researchers at the University of Maryland's Department of Plant Science and Landscape Architecture have screened new Cas12a proteins and discovered a specific Cas12a system that broadens the DNA editing target range while increasing editing efficiency, with low temperature tolerance and high target specificity. Additionally, researchers have developed an effective multiplexed CRISPR Cas12a system, expanding plant genome editing capabilities. This expansion of the Cas12a toolbox allows for a wider application across plant species. Ultimately, this can help produce more food effectively to feed a growing global population. Congratulations to Yiping Qing and his team.
Last but not least, the nominees for the Physical Sciences category are now shown on the screen. They include a membrane reactor for converting natural gas to high-quality fuels, a scalable and efficient method of creating versatile carbon nanotubes, and a new design for a safe, high-energy battery. Congratulations to all the Physical Sciences nominees. And the winner is?
The winner of the Physical Sciences category, which also happens to be our overall Invention of the Year awardee, is reversible chemistry and graphite cathode for safe, high-energy batteries. Co-inventors Dr. Chungyin Yang and Dr. Chuncheng Wang at the University of Maryland have invented a safe and sustainable reversible battery chemistry using water and salt electrolytes and graphite. The result of this pioneering chemistry is an aqueous, high-energy lithium-ion battery that is safe, sustainable, and less expensive than batteries currently on the market.
The overall winner of the University of Maryland Invention of the Year Award is the reversible chemistry and graphite cathode for safe, high-energy batteries. From smartphones and wearable devices to electric vehicles and power tools, lithium-ion batteries are an essential power source in daily life. The three components of present-day lithium-ion batteries, a positively charged anode, a negatively charged cathode, and the thin layer of electrolytes which separates the two, pose dangerous risks, including flammability, environmental hazards, and exposure to toxic chemicals. To combat these dangers, researchers at the University of Maryland have invented a safe and sustainable reversible battery chemistry using water in salt electrolytes and graphite. The result of this pioneering chemistry is an aqueous, high-energy lithium-ion battery that is safe, sustainable, and less expensive than batteries currently on the market. Once scaled, this innovative water-based battery could be used in myriad applications, including electric vehicles, airplanes, large-scale energy storage plants, the military, and portable and wearable devices.
I'm Ted Olson. I'm the CEO of Aqualith Advanced Materials. I sold my last company to Smiths Detection in 2020, and we're getting ready to move very rapidly with this technology out of the University of Maryland. This technology is amazing in terms of the market that can be addressed. As an example, there are 96 million brand new cars made worldwide a year. If a car takes a $13,000 battery pack, 96 million cars is billions of dollars of batteries. This is one of the shining stars in renewable energy battery technologies that's been invented in the last 5 years. Everybody at Aqualith is all charged up to be able to enable the renewable energy industry in this country.
Congratulations to Dr. Chun-Ying Yong and Dr. Tuen-Shan Wong and their team.
As you saw in the video, something that makes this invention of the year especially exciting is where the co-founders of the startup bringing this technology to market met. Years ago, co-founders Ted Olson and Gray Cooper, who is also a very proud Terp, were both leading different companies located in our MTech incubator. This is about a special moment because I remember meeting Gray Cooper at an event and then introducing him to Dr. Wong. This all goes to show the power of a strong, connected entrepreneurial ecosystem like the one we have gathered here tonight. Congratulations to Dr. Chun-Ying Yang, Dr. Chun-Sing Wong, and all of the winning teams this evening. And now I'll turn it back to Julie Lenzer.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pines, and for taking the time to be here with us on the eve of your inauguration. It really shows your commitment to innovation and entrepreneurship, and we are all looking forward to your fearless leadership in the years to come. Next, we honor this year's Startup of the Year. But before we do that, I want to take a minute to say a few words about our last Startup of the Year to give you an update on where they are now. IonQ was founded right here in College Park in 2016 by co-founder Chris Monroe, who had planned to be here tonight to present this award, but needed to attend to an urgent personal matter. A spinoff from the university with approximately 200 patents, IonQ is leading the race in bringing quantum computers to market. For those unfamiliar with quantum computers, they operate fundamentally different than current silicon-based computers. And these differences will enable it to solve large or difficult problems computers currently can't. What's exciting isn't just the technology, it's about what we can do to solve most of our pressing grand challenges, such as using information to accelerate drug discovery. Things that weren't possible before will be possible in the quantum age. And last month, IonQ announced their plans to go public with an estimated $2 billion valuation. With 65 employees and growing right here in our Discovery District, I can think of no better catalyst for launching our quantum ecosystem through the Quantum Startup Foundry that President Pines announced here this evening. Continuing this tradition of innovation excellence, I'm proud to recognize this year's Startup of the Year is N5 Sensors.
My name is Abhishek Mittal. I'm the founder and CEO of N5 Sensors. At N5, we make sensors, systems, and software for environmental threat detection. And we make these products and solutions for different customers and markets, starting from military, Department of Homeland Security, and commercial and consumer use cases. We were just awarded a big program from Department of Defense for developing next generation of chemical detectors for the armed forces for the US military. So business has been pretty good. University of Maryland is an excellent place to start and grow a business. Every company needs different types of help at different stages. From the day that we first started, University of Maryland and various departments have played key role in N5's growth, starting from Ventures, Julie Lenser and her team, MTech, Office of Technology Commercialization. These organizations within the University of Maryland has provided those key helps at those right moments that actually fueled N5's growth. Without this collective help, N5 would not be able to do all the great things that we have done so far. So we are extremely grateful for all the help these different organizations at University of Maryland has provided.
Congratulations to Abhishek and his team. Our final set of awards for the evening is to recognize our amazing student entrepreneurs and their Mentor of the Year. Here to present this year's Rudy Award is Smith School of Business's own Dean Konana.
Thank you, Julie. I'm happy to join you tonight for my first Innovate Maryland event and delighted to be part of the inauguration week of President Pines. Tonight's special collaboration between the Smith School, Ventures, and the President's Office truly showcases the entrepreneurial talent among our community. I'm proud to introduce the 6th Annual Rudy Awards presented by the Dingman Center for Entrepreneurship at Maryland Smith. The Dingman Center's mission is to educate, empower, and equip student entrepreneurs from across campus with the business skills. Each year, the Rudy Award celebrates the entrepreneurial spirit of the Dingman Center community, a pillar of our Maryland Smith brand. You may be wondering about the name Rudy Awards. These special awards honor the founder of the Dingman Center, Dean Rudy Lamont, who is in our audience today. In 1986, during his time as Maryland Smith Dean, Rudy founded one of the first entrepreneurship centers in the country and partnered with founding donor Mr. Michael Dingman to bring the Dingman Center to life. Since its founding 35 years ago, the center has touched thousands of aspiring entrepreneurs through its programs and courses. In just the last 5 years, the center has helped launch more than 500 student startups, engaged 400 mentors, and funded more than $700,000 in seed funding to student entrepreneurs. Considering this impact, I'm sure there are members of the audience tonight who have benefited from a business or entrepreneur who went to the Dingman Center. If you have purchased Maryland gear from Route 1 Apparel, then you have transacted with a business launched in the Dingman Center. If you have received fruits and vegetables on your doorsteps from Hungry Harvest, then you have supported a business initiated in the Dingman Center. These are just two examples of the robust community of entrepreneurs who make up the ecosystem that helps startups thrive at Maryland. Tonight, we celebrate two categories of Rudy Award winners, Mentor of the Year and Student Entrepreneurs of the Year. And the 2021 winners are...
The Mentor of the Year award is very special to the Dingman Center team because it's through our broad network of founders, investors, and experts who spend hours advising our student entrepreneurs. This Rudy Award celebrates someone who has consistently gone above and beyond to support student entrepreneurs year after year. The Rudy Award winner for Mentor of the Year is Maurice Boissiere. Maurice has been advising TERP entrepreneurs inside and outside the classroom for more than 5 years. He teaches one of Maryland Smith's core entrepreneurship courses and has coached several of our Pitch Dingman competition and TERP startup teams. He supports the center as a member of the Board of Advisors and is a valued, committed, and dependable mentor. Whether he is teaching the lean canvas and how to size your market or meeting with founders one-on-one, Maurice is making an incredible impact on our community. Congratulations, Maurice, and thank you for all you do for the Dingman Center. This year, we have selected 2 talented students as Student Entrepreneur of the Year. These students have taken full advantage of the resources available at the Dingman Center and have become some of our greatest advocates in identifying future fearless founders. The first recipient of the Rudy Award for Student Entrepreneur of the Year is Josh Ermias, founder of Door Robotics, a Pitch Dingman competition finalist and TERP startup alumnus. Josh and his team created a drone with Roomba-like functionality and Follow Me feature that optimizes the capture of quality video photo shots with a 360 view. Josh came to the Dingman Center with a vision, and 3 years later, he's now bringing this drone to market. This Rudy Award celebrates Josh's tenacity and hustle. The second recipient of the Rudy Award for Student Entrepreneur of the Year is Caroline Ta, founder of Sweets by Caroline, member of the Ladies First community, and finalist in last year's Pitch Dingman competition. Sweets by Caroline is a baking business that specializes in custom French macaroons, as well as cakes, cupcakes, and other desserts that started as a childhood passion. Continually undaunted by the pandemic and even the temporary closing of the commercial kitchen where she was baking, Caroline demonstrated true entrepreneurial resilience this year. She not only continued to grow her business while operating out of her home, but she made time to support and assist other entrepreneurial students who were struggling to adapt. Congratulations to Josh and Caroline.
I hope you're as inspired as I am. It has truly been an honor to be here with you this evening and have this opportunity to celebrate our innovators and entrepreneurs as part of President Pine's Inauguration Week celebration.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's program. Please join us for 2 important events tomorrow, including the official investiture of Daryl Pines as the 34th President of the University of Maryland.